Hey, all right, we're live. Hey, how's everybody doing? Keith here, and today, since it's December 1st, I'm going to kind of be giving you a pep talk for the month of December. A lot going on in December, right? Lots of holidays, get-togethers, and stuff like that. And feeling fit, strong through the holidays, through December. That's our goal today. That's our mission. That's what we're going to talk about. And there's so many reasons to carve out just a little bit of time for self-care this time of year. And we're going to talk about just one today, and that's your mood. Okay? How important oh man, how important is your mood when you're spending a lot of time around the family for the holidays, okay? Really important as far as social interaction, but I'm also going to mention about how it can help your immune system, your quality of sleep, not to mention your fitness and wellness goals, because it's all connected. It is all connected to your mood. But before we go any further, before we get into the details, if you don't know me, I'm Keith Miller, and I'm with Up For It Coaching and Fitness. What I do is I help people in their 30s, 40s, and beyond to transform their bodies, feel better, have more energy, and finally start reaching their health and their weight loss goals. And look, if you're watching live, please let me know by typing live in the comments. And if you're catching the replay, please do the same. Type replay so that I know that you tuned in. All right? So let's get started. What I want to start talking about is how what we eat actually affects our mood. And first of all, there are foods that can make your mood actually worse. And if you eat too much of them, they can leave you feeling tired, cranky, bloated. As a term a good friend of mine uses, jerky. It can leave you feeling jerky. Just blah. And you might have already guessed what it is, but I'm talking a lot about heavily processed foods with a lot of added sugar, candy, pies, baked treats, especially the kind of baked treats that you're going to find on the shelf, because those not only have a lot of sugar in them, but they also have a lot of preservatives and stuff. And these foods generally have very little, almost no nutritional value to them whatsoever for the amount of calories that they contain. It's just an unequal balance of calories to nutritional value. And that can affect your body's systems, okay? Your digestion, blood sugar levels, and this can wreak havoc throughout your body, not just on your systems, but your mood as well. And I'm sure you've felt it happen to you. You eat something, you think you're going to feel great about it, but either you get that spike and then you get that dip and you just feel terrible after eating it. And if that's happening, give me a thumbs up or a heart if you know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not saying, all right, let's be clear about something. I'm not saying that you should stay away from all of your favorite holiday treats. My personal favorite of the holidays is my mom makes Rice Krispie treats, but she makes them with peanut butter inside. Huh? Okay? I'm not saying I'm going to stay away. I'm not staying away. I'm not staying away from that, okay? But it's probably a good idea to have small amounts and keep them enjoyable. What's going to happen to me if I eat too many of those? I'm going to end up feeling terrible, okay? So I don't want to send my body, you don't want to send your body into overdrive trying to digest all of these chemicals, all of these calories, and all of this huge influx of sugar. Okay? So, second, the foods that actually help your mood. Let's talk about that. Specifically, foods that have healthy fats and vitamin B12. Now, studies have shown that these can make a huge difference in people's moods. As a matter of fact, low levels of each of these have been linked to depression. So, You can get both healthy fats and vitamin B12 from fatty fish like salmon, tuna, mackerel, sardines. And most of us don't. I don't like them, but you get a lot of healthy fats from that, as well as grass-fed beef and fortified eggs. Grass-fed beef is getting more and more easier to find in your local Mega Mart grocery store. Used to be you could only get that stuff by going to a farm and getting it, which is a little bit more expensive. But getting more and more available at your local grocery store, and me personally, it just tastes better. Now, when we talk about plants, you can get your healthy fats, your omega fatty acids. Excuse me. Let me grab a quick drink. Coffee. Because staying caffeinated is important during the holidays as well. All right, so on the plant side of things, we're talking about healthy fats. Flax seeds, nuts, avocados, huge source of healthy fats, avocados. Kind of hard to get the B12s from plant sources since it's primarily found in animal proteins, but basically just eat a healthy whole foods diet with enough healthy fats and B12s. I know we might think it's not doable during the holidays, but it's easier to do than you think. Give me a heart if you're down. You think that's pretty doable. Okay, so and I would be missing out a big category if I didn't mention that exercise is another major mood booster. Okay. Most of your health guidelines recommend getting about 150 minutes of moderate exercise every week. So that comes down to about 5 30-minute sessions of activities. Gardening, walking, cycling, swimming. Hey, you could do one of my variable O2 density training sessions. Just any type of physical activity for 30 minutes, get your heart rate elevated. I'm sure if you've done enough workouts, you've felt a quick mood boost after a workout, right? So if you have felt that, that's the chemicals in your body reacting to the exercise. It works on a lot of levels. Hormonally, physically, psychologically. Chemically, exercise triggers the release of those hormones, and it makes you feel better, boosts your energy, boosts your mood, and most importantly, I think for me anyway, is that it curbs stress. It kind of relieves stress to work out. And it kind of sounds counterintuitive because if you know anything about exercise is stress. Exercise is stress on the body. But there is a great book. Without me getting all sciencey, you should read this book. Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers. Everything is in there. Why exercise helps reduce stress. Okay? All right, so that is chemically. Physically, we all know working out gets you out of your noggin. You can escape for a little bit. It helps you reconnect with your body. Obviously that boosts your mood. It can also, once again, burns off stress, helps tighten up loose muscles, helps you lose weight, makes you feel good psychologically. Among all of those things, you get a great feeling of accomplishment when you work out. That's obviously a mood booster, and also a shot of self-esteem. Hey, I did that, right? That feeling that you get when you're leaning on the weight bench and you're like, oh my god, but that felt awesome, right? That's that mood enhancing ability of exercise. All right. Now, there's one more thing that suffers during the holidays that can affect your mood, and as well as affect your health. And I wonder if you know what it is. So we did exercise, we did diet, we did sleep. Okay? Sleep is probably the most underrated component when it comes to mood. Everything, let's put it this way. As someone who suffered for years with sleep apnea, I mean, without going into my story, I had a sleep study done and I was waking up 68 times an hour. Well, there's only 60 minutes in an hour, so you do the math. What is it? Every 48 seconds, every 52 seconds, something like that. I was waking up in the middle of the night, right? So let me tell you, when you're not sleeping, you are dying, okay? If you're not getting sleep, you are suffering terribly. Your mood, your whole body starts to fall apart. And during the lead up to a holiday, sometimes we just don't get enough sleep. Lots of reasons. Scheduling. Some of us are driving a lot, going to holiday gatherings, staying up late because parties. Dietary changes. We're eating a lot of rich, sugary foods, drinking a lot of alcohol. That's a biggie. Okay, drinking a lot. You name it. There's a lot of things going on that can interrupt our sleep schedule, and it's because it affects our mood and it affects the way our body repairs itself, because our body does a lot of recovery when you're asleep, especially your brain, okay? And when you don't get enough sleep, stress starts to pile up, and here's that word again, you start to feel jerky. You're just a grouch when you're not getting enough sleep. And if you're not sleeping well, you start having the temptation to skip your workout. Plus, if you don't get enough sleep, those hunger hormones, that's hard for me to say. Those hunger hormones start to kick in, and you get more food cravings. Hey, it's the holidays. Hey, look, there's a whole pie right here. Harder to say no to those hunger cravings and those sugar sweet and those comfort cravings when you are low on sleep. It's all related. It's all interwoven into what makes your body tick. It's pretty crazy, but it's definitely true. So, if at all possible over the holidays, make sure you are scheduling enough time for sleep. You need to be aware of certain behaviors that affect your sleep. Like I said, drinking too much alcohol, especially closer to bed, too much screen time. A lot of us like to lay in bed and do this. That is so bad. That light emanating from the screens, whether it be your phone, your computer, your laptop, your tablet, that light interrupts your sleep pattern because it's the same color light that is in the sky during the day. Okay? So, drinking too much alcohol, too much screen time close to bed, eating too close to bedtime, all of these can interrupt your sleep patterns. Okay? So, that's a lot of healthy tips, things that can keep you in a good mood when you're around your in-laws, or as I like to call them, the outlaws, right? All of these things keep you motivated, keep you upbeat, keep those stress levels lower, okay? Motivation to stay on course and keep up with your self-care. Can't talk today. Need more coffee. Well, that's self-care over the holidays, okay? Wow, that's loud. Can you guys hear that when it comes on and off? I have a furnace right next to me well, it's not right next to me, but my office. I've been relegated to the basement during COVID. And this is my office, and my office is it's a finished basement, but there's a heat and air unit right here, and I wonder if it comes through here. So anyway, look, if you want some more tips, you need some more motivation to reach your goals. That's what I do, okay? That's my line. That's what I do for a living. I have a number of success strategy sessions that you guys, I love this guy. All right. That is the success guy right there. That's how you want to feel after that workout, right? That's how you want to feel after you eat something. Yeah. All right. So I have a number of these success strategy sessions throughout the week. Basically what we do, there's a link in the comments right now. Click on that link. You can book your call. Jump on the phone, 45 minutes, 35, 45 minutes. Talk about your goals. Talk about where you want to go with those goals. Talk about where you are now. Come up with what I like to call actionable steps. That is things that you can start doing right away to start achieving those goals. These calls are completely free. I like to help out, okay? And if you have any questions about what it is I do, how we do our programs, the variable O2 density program, our 5-star accountability program, our paradigm coaching method, feel free to ask any of those questions at that time. More than happy to fill you in on all of that stuff, okay? So, look, I hope this little chat we had today has given you some great motivation to stay on track throughout the holidays. It's so easy with everything going on. It really is easy to get off track. And especially now we're in the middle of this pandemic, I think, without getting, and this is Facebook, I can't talk about this stuff, but look, people who have pre-existing conditions are more susceptible to getting very seriously affected by COVID-19. So it's more important now than ever for us to be focused on our fitness, be focused on our health, be focused on our diet, be focused on our activity level. You do not want to be in one of those special categories where you can really, really, really have long-lasting consequences for getting ill. It's just not something you want to do. So these are the tips that can keep you on track, and I hope you are motivated to stay on track. Once again, reach out to me if you have any questions. Book one of those success strategy sessions. I'm here to help, and I will see you guys next week on Up For It Live.